Part 2 of day 7 of my liver reduction diet. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get back on quickly, and driving shopping, I was thinking about what I put in my vlog earlier. And I think I sounded a bit mean when I talked about my hygienist and telling me I didn't need to have a gastric bypass. I just kind of want to explain that a little bit more, because I don't think anybody who says something like that has intentions of hurting or being mean, but they also don't know what's going on with you. And whilst I may dress, I don't look that big. When I take my clothes off, I really am. So I know everybody who's said that is trying to be of support or trying to be kind, I guess. You know, oh, Jan, what are you doing that for? You don't need it. Da, da, da. Well, yeah, thanks very much. I'll take the compliment. It's great, but I do want it, and I'm going to have this. So, you know, that's where I was sort of leading with, I didn't want people to judge me and not putting it out there into the wider circle just yet. Also, to clear up something else, I'm not going to lie about this surgery. There's a big difference about being upfront now and talking to people and telling them afterwards. So I have a circle of friends at the moment that I completely trust, and I need their support with this. The wider circle, when I've had the surgery and I'm losing weight, and they maybe will say, you know, oh, Jan, what are you doing to lose weight? How are you doing it? I'm definitely not going to lie. I will say I've had weight loss surgery, you know, so, but for me, it's about getting to that point, and I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, rather than dealing with all of those questions and feeling like I'm being judged now, because the people that I've told and trusted definitely aren't judging me and are supporting me where I am. So, and something else I forgot to mention this morning in my vlog was the changes in my body. I said about the reaction I'm having and the spots and the styes and my body going into a little bit of shock. I was, the last 2 nights, really unusual for me. I've been freezing cold, like my hands and feet have been blocks of ice, and that's really unusual. I'm normally a hot, sweaty mama, you know, I've only got to cook a roast dinner and I can't really enjoy it instantly because I'm sweaty, you know, I sweat around my head and my face, and so I don't know, I'm not going to grumble about being cold, you know, that, and apparently according to the support group, this is something I've got to get used to, that your installation from the inside is all going to change. So yeah, I said to my husband this morning on the phone, oh, I might have the heating up and the blankets on just like you, because I've had the electric blanket on for 2 nights. Normally I'm going, only put your side on, I'm too hot, and I kick the covers off, and you know, so we're total polar opposites like that. In Asia, I turn the aircon on and as cold as it could be, how I would turn it off, and it's the opposite in England with the heating and the windows. So yeah, that's something. It's just a change. It's a change in my body, and happy to report, coming back from Tesco's, I found these. Now, I don't know. All the surgeon or the dietitian said to me was I'm allowed 4 tins of Weight Watchers soup or 3 of the shop brand. So this, I presume, I'll have 3 of these today, for instance, but that still might be too much because I didn't have a soup for my breakfast. So I'm going to have it for my lunch. I'm going to try this. I've got chicken and sweet corn. I've got lentil and vegetable. Oh, exciting. And the 3 bean and vegetable doesn't really thrill me, but I'm going to give it a go, because you've got to try and switch things up, haven't you? Otherwise the boredom will just get to you. Something else I'd forgotten to mention was the, I think very, very common after surgery, when people have had, especially keyhole surgery, I think they go in through incisions. I think they're going to make 4 or 5 incisions in my tummy. And to be able to see what's going on, they have to inflate you with a lot of air so that they can get to the bits and pieces. Makes sense, right? But when they stitch you back up again and they've finished, you are trapped with a lot of air, and that air can be really painful. People feel it in their shoulders and their collarbones and all over their back and places. It's like a referred pain, I believe. And I've heard a lot about this on the American sites, and they call it gas, obviously. We call it air or trapped wind, whatever. But they have a little mint that they can, like a thin thing that they can suck on that actually helps to relieve that wind. And bless my husband, because he's in Miami, he's actually gone and bought me a few packs of these, whatever they're called. But yeah, I'm quite chuffed. So thank you, Howie. That's really kind of you. So guys, anyway, this was just a quick one, just about to eat my new soup. Exciting. And go for my pre-op. So I'll tell you all about my pre-op. My blood's taken tomorrow.